There's an issue with Bannerlord at the moment, and it's been going on for a while now, at least for me. I'm a massive fan of the Mount & Blade series. As I'm sure many of you know, I would release content of Warband, but it's actually just not working on my computer right now. Don't know why, just isn't. Bannerlord was announced in September of 2012. That's 5 years ago, about 6 now. Every so often, people will make videos about a dev blog or some things they do or don't want in the game, like Resonant for example. But for the most part, the game is dead even before it came out, and this has happened to a few games where the devs announce the game or give it a teaser too early and not release enough content to keep it alive. And this has happened with Bannerlord, or at least in my opinion. They kinda let the hype die. But anyway, in 2014, a whole 2 years after the announcement of Bannerlord, we got the first dev blog. This kind of reignited the hype, because they were talking about hair in the game. Hair, from like most people, obviously the fans assumed that focusing on hair is probably one of the final stages of the game. You wouldn't do hair before you finish the engine. What they did, we thought it would be the one of the final stages, but we were wrong. Boy, were we wrong. All the dev blogs after that were hinting towards the game being nearly finished. They even cited for a 2015 release date, but anyway, obviously that never happened. After that, there were of course more dev blogs, and the hype completely died. At least for me it did. In 2017, a dev blog was released about modding, and that they were working with modders and making it much easier to mod the game. In devblog 8 they also said this, but didn't give much, or at least as much info. But in the modding devblog we got a lot of good news. This, more than anything, really showed us that Tale Worlds loved the community and really wanted to work with us to keep the game, well, not so much keeping the game alive, but to improve on the game. And not many companies would do that. They would never release a mod kit because they know that they can make mods themselves and sell them and call them DLC and make more money. Why let your fans make mods when you can make mods and sell them for yourself? As well as showing Tale Worlds good morals and love for the community. It of course added fuel to the dying hype train. At this point it was less of a train and more of a tram, but that was last year. Once again the hype has died. The train is now more of a cart being pushed around by a small community that still holds hope. And I wish I was still hyped. And don't get me wrong, I'm still looking forward to the release. But it's been 6 whole years until the announcement. I'm sorry to say that the hype is dead. And they kinda just killed it. They let it out to rot over time. If you're going to release a game, announce the game when you know you're going to be able to release it soon after. Don't announce a game you haven't made yet. And that's what they did. And that's what kind of, for a lot of people, and definitely for me, completely killed the game.